Good morning and welcome to Traders 20 on ET Now. I'm Megha Chadha.
Hi everyone, I'm Avan Dabash. Remember, this is a show where you can benefit to get top trading ideas, because we'll be getting you our daily dose of 20 fresh stock ideas for you so that you can have a profitable trading day. We'll have our technical experts. They'll be coming together over the next 30 minutes so that you can get some exciting bets in the market.
Well, not just equities. Of course, we will also be showcasing commodity picks as well as strategies to help you make the best of the futures and options markets. So here's the lineup that we've got for you for today then. Ashwini Gujral joins in from New Delhi. We've got Rohit Shinde with us in our studios. Sandeep Wagle, Prakash Gaba from Mumbai. Rajat Bose, of course, will be here from Kolkata, and Deepak Mohini from Pune.
Okay, let's find out what the markets are up to at this point in time, and it's a very quiet trading day. It's 53.14, really not done anything since the start of the session. For the Sensex 2, we're off just about 25 points. Let's pull out some of the top losers. Ranbaxy continues to see a disappointment after operationally it was a bad set of numbers. Forex loss of 850 crores. CLSA also putting a sell call. Hero MotoCorp is also off by close to 2%. In the auto pack, you've got Tata Motors there giving it company, and IDFC is a big underperformer. From the ADHG pack, Reliance Infra rears its head. You've got SAIL, Bajaj Auto, as well as Tata Power and M&M following suit. But let's get straight to Traders 20 and find out which are the top trading ideas that our experts are betting on. Before we do that, here's a disclaimer from our end. Please make sure that you consult your financial advisor before taking any positions in the stocks that are advised on the show. Let's take it straight then to Ashwini Gujral as well as Rohit Shinde. They're the first two experts who now join in on the show. Hi Ashwini, what are you betting on today?
Well, today we have sell calls given the tone of the market and that we are unable to move higher. So Hero Honda is a sell with a stop about 1950, target about 1820. It's broken down post a pullback in a downswing, and also basically autos remain a bit weak. The second sell is SAIL with a stop about 88, target of 76. The stock has been in a big bear market and is again broken down from a consolidation. Third sell is PFC. This was a strong stock but was unable to take out its previous intermediate highs decisively. So broadly that means was unable to sustain 190. So this is a sell with a stop about 191, target of 175. And Oracle Financial is a buy. It had a sharp rally. Now has been quiet for the last 3-4 days. Chances are it could have another burst on the upside. So this is a buy with a stop about 2750, looking for targets about 2900. The point with this stock is since it has a bit of news in it, keep very strict stop losses.
Okay, and Rohit, what about you? What are the top bets that you've identified?
Well, Aman, first we are going with Omkar Specialty Chemicals Limited. Now what we can see is currently the stock is showing a lot of strength, on the daily charts, by making higher tops, higher bottoms, above the 20 and 50 exponential moving averages. So we are giving a target of approximately of 88, from these levels of 84 you can buy it a longer term you're finding it more bullish, it can go up to 100 also. The second stock which you are recommending is Dishman's Pharmaceuticals. Now what we can see in Dishman's Pharmaceuticals is that basically the pattern is showing that there could be slightly 41 ADX coming through, that's showing a lot of strength, So going ahead, we can see in the strong uptrend, the stock can slightly move from these levels of 86, it can go to 90 levels, and we can expect, but keep a stop loss of approximately of 84 levels. The third stock which we are recommending would be KPIT Cummins. Now what we can see in KPIT Cummins is that we can buy it around these levels of 134 for a target of 138, stop loss 129. Now what we can see that it is broken out from a very strong kind of a resistance of 130 levels, in the short term. So you can easily see it going much stronger, in higher levels. And the last stock which we are recommending for today is actually Cholamandalam Finance, from the BFSI sector, and that we can see you can buy it for a target, this is currently at 214 for a target of 220 and a stop loss of 210. The reason being that the stochastic at 60 basically signifies, that kind of a consolidation is happening, again it's not been overbought, so definitely up move is there, it can go up to 220 levels easily.
Rohit, thanks very much for giving us those buy ideas. So it's certainly focused in the mid-cap space with all of those 4 buy calls. Time to get all of the individual viewer queries that you've sent in answered on the show by Ashwini Gujral. Our first query comes in on Indiabulls Real Estate. We've got Sridhar who is joining in on the phone line from Hyderabad. Hi Sridhar, welcome to the show. What's your query?
Well, good morning, madam.
Good morning.
मैं इंडियाबुल ये रियल्टी काउंटर पास तो 1 ईयर तक होल्ड करे तो कैसे रहेंगे सर? एक इंडियाबुल रियल एस्टेट HDL ये 1 ईयर तक होल्डिंग करे तो क्या पोजीशन रहेंगे? इन्फ्लेशन तो बढ़ते जा रहे, रेट ऑफ इंटरेस्ट तो बढ़ते जा रहे, तो नेक्स्ट फ्यू ऑफ मंथ में रेट ऑफ इंटरेस्ट कम करे तो रियल्टी काउंटर्स अच्छी रहेंगे क्या? एक बार अश्विनी गुजराल से बात करने का इसलिए.
Well, the problem with real estate stocks is not that, there is a problem with owning real estate per se, but the problem is these companies are extremely over leveraged, they have extremely poor corporate governance, you don't know what kind of land bank they own, who owns the title, so there is a lack of clarity at all fronts. So I don't think, even if real estate appreciates, which it has since 2008, most of these stocks are either at their 2008 lows or even lower. So real estate, it's not known for having great promoters. So that is the reason, since equity is an act of faith, chances are that people have burned their fingers, and most of these stocks are not likely to appreciate. You would much rather be better off trying to buy a stock which is at new highs, either a pharma or a consumption stock, something like Bata, Lupin, Sun Pharma. Indiabulls Real Estate will not create wealth, as in it will not move substantially higher than, say, on the upside 65 to 67, on the downside about 45. But the risk taken is not worth it.
Okay, Sridhar, so hope you took note of the advice that Ashwini is giving out on an Indiabulls Real Estate. On to a query on a Wockhardt then. That count has of course been a multi-bagger from the start of this year. We've got Vijay on the line with us from Jabalpur. Vijay, hi. Go ahead with your query.
Good morning.
Good morning.
I have Wockhardt, prudent Wockhardt for 944. What should I do now? It is, I think today it is 1,100 something.
The good news about stocks at new highs is that they can go even higher. Now, how much higher they can go, that probably time can tell. But it's useful to keep a trailing stop and just keep holding the stock, because chances are it will make several new highs before your trailing stop gets hit. I am broadly using a 1090 kind of trailing stop. Give it, about 70-80 bucks for the stock to have its normal noise, but keep updating your stop by about 100 bucks each time the stock moves up by 100 bucks. So chances are, if the stock has to go up 500, you'll probably catch 400 bucks out of that move, which is a good enough return. So instead of trying to predict where to get out, just leave it to the market and just, keep a trailing stop and keep holding.
Okay, that's a word on Wockhardt. Away from that, and moving on then to the cap goods space, the next query comes in on BHEL. Sivaram J has sent us his email. He wants to buy into a BHEL, and he's looking at a time horizon of the next 1 year and wants to know if it's prudent to do so. Ashwini.
Well, if you have to buy a capital goods stock, this is probably the one you should look at, other than Larsen & Toubro, because there is literally no capex that is happening in the economy. Whenever it starts, it has to start, because there are great supply side issues. We've seen what's happened with the power situation. So chances are that it has hit its lows. If you keep a stop about 210, 215, in 1 year's time, if the government acts, you will see 275, 280. But please be sure that you are willing to stick around for 1 year, because this stock will take its time moving up. It will probably not do too much in the next 15 or 20 days.
Okay, so Sivaram, if you're interested in the capital goods space and you have a long-term horizon, BHEL is the way to go. But for now, here's a disclaimer then coming in from our end that there are a whole host of stocks that are discussed on the show, and if you decide to take positions in any of them, do please consult your individual investment advisor.
Well, as you saw, you asked and Ashwini answered all of your queries, so do keep them coming in. There are 3 ways that you can participate on the show. Email us at bnsn@etnow.tv, SMS BNSN followed by your name and your query to 58888, or talk to Ashwini live by dialing into 022-2483-7111.
But time for a quick break on the show, but come right back because we'll get you more trading ideas from Sandeep Barkley as well as Prakash Kaba.
If you want to have a profitable trading day or tune into the right show, this is Traders 20.
Well, let's get you a quick glimpse of what's happening with the broader markets as well, because we've got the benchmarks that are trading with a cut of close to 0.1%, but it's the mid-cap index that seems to be doing well right now, because we've got, actually it's given up some of those gains. It's trading absolutely flat with a very marginal negative bias at that. Nevertheless, some big movers that are coming in. We've got a Bajaj Finance that's hit a fresh high on the mid-cap side. We've got a KPIT